Hi. Before I go into the details of my name and where I'm from and why I'm taking this video, I'd just like to tell you that a few months ago, someone like me would have never ever dreamt or thought of making a video like this on a topic which used to be so strange for me just a few months ago. But today I feel like sharing my experience and my journey of spiritual awakening. If you've stumbled upon this video, you might probably be well aware, or you must have at least read something about what spiritual awakening is. For me, just like 6 months ago, I had no idea what a spiritual awakening was. I've always been a spiritual person. I've always believed in God completely. I have believed in all things spiritual, but I used to keep things at a safe distance just so I don't find myself feeling out of this world. And a few years ago, I would say, I started seeing the number 1111. Every time I looked at the clock, it was 1111. And it was a coincidence. I didn't know what angel numbers are, and I kept, being grateful for that moment when I looked at the watch. But that's it. Like, I had no idea how to go beyond it. But somewhere or the other, I always knew that there was something happening. There were some coincidences which I was unable to comprehend, or they were too weird to discuss about with anyone else. I was scared. What if they judged me? What if they thought I was this crazy woman or something? So it was always something that I decided to not think about, or I just let it go, or I thought I let it go. Just a year ago, I moved to a new country. It was a whole new life for me, a whole new experience, and it has been beautiful. It has been beautiful from the point of view of having an extremely supportive partner, of this wonderful land accepting us, giving us work, having faith in our abilities and our talents. But around the time this pandemic hit, I started feeling there's something happening, something that I was not able to understand, something that I was not able to explain in words, but there was something missing. And in the beginning, I thought it was perhaps the pandemic that is, just making me crazy, just like everyone else. It's the anxiety of having my loved ones far away. And maybe as a human, I was not even prepared to face my own self, because it is the most difficult thing to do, facing your own naked self. So around 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6, I paid like $350, and I'm a newcomer here, to enroll myself in a 3-day Art of Living course. I was surprised, my partner was surprised, but ever so supportive if it was gonna help me. And I never thought I would be doing a course like Art of Living, because I had my own side of spirituality. I did my own meditation. I had my own chantings and my prayers, and that's something I've done all my life. But beyond that, going ahead and doing a course was something else, and I did it. Other than the fact that it helped me immensely, it sort of triggered some things that I had never thought would trigger. And after that, I took all sorts of help. I spoke to my friends about feeling low, and I used to see all sorts of synchronicities everywhere. I saw like 1111, 222, 333, 1212, and I had these weird sensations in my body where I would have these hot flashes. My hair was growing like crazy. My nails were growing. There were so many coincidences around me, and I had no idea how to treat them. I went to a doctor, I took pills, tried to run away from the fact that there was something genuinely happening with me. I tried asking for help from God. Finally, I decided to talk to a tarot card reader. And I'm like, okay, what am I even doing? Like, I couldn't believe myself. And she ended up telling me something which shook my world. And I spoke to 3 other tarot card readers who ended up telling me the same thing. And I went in denial. I'm like, okay, maybe this is not right. Maybe something is not wrong. I mean, there's something wrong with me, and I'm not doing... I'm not thinking logically. Everything was too chaotic in my mind, and I went in denial for a few weeks. And it got worse. What was happening to me, what was the spiritual awakening that was happening in me, and I was pushing it down, started taking a toll on me. And finally, I decided to see a healer. As much as crazy as I was thinking I had become, I decided to see a healer. And this was the time when I had not shared any of this with my partner. I was all alone on my journey. And she told me some spiritual things which did not make sense. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean by go in yourself and face your fears and call your ancestors and whatever? I had no idea. It's been roughly 5 months since that time that I have begun my spiritual journey. It was rocky in the beginning. It was full of doubts. It was full of, hiding stuff and then revealing it to my partner, opening it up, coming out as a completely different person. The other day, I ended up sharing something with my husband, and that was on these lines that I think I've wasted my whole life not being the person I was truly meant to be. And that's what I felt. The past few months, especially the past few weeks, have been revelating for me. I am a certified psychic healer and a certified tarot card reader today. I have embarked on the path that I always thought I had, but I never had the strength and the courage to believe that this was for me. I was so scared of being judged. I was so, I was completely filled with fear and anxiety my whole life, confusion, anger. And it feels like I am a new person today, and I don't even recognize or remember the person I was just a few months ago. And that has been my spiritual journey. I feel that as around the time that I was trying to learn about my spiritual journey, I had so many questions, and I still have so many questions. I didn't know so many terms, and I really needed someone who had a similar journey like mine to understand what these concepts are. And just a few months ago, I felt, okay, maybe this is it. This is me. And which is why today I have started offering healing services. I have, this is not even something that I had thought would be a part of offering. It was only my journey, but I would be more than happy to share whatever I know whatever my journey has been, and whatever help and support that I've got from my angels, from God, and from the universe during this. I only want to share it with you guys. I really hope that the rest of my life is spent in sharing, in healing, and in only being at service towards spiritual things. So 𝚑𝚑 is my channel's name. Do follow if you have any questions, and if you're interested in following my journey, please follow me, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments or questions, you can definitely ask me in the box below. So this is my start, and I really hope I'm able to share and answer a few questions for you.